Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Farah and I hope you guys had a really good weekend and I hope you all are doing really good. So from my side, today I have planned to bring you all a very informative video on the documents required to apply for a university in Canada and also the process, how you can apply for a university in Canada, because I know many people, I'm talking about myself as well, I was actually struggling on how to apply for a Canadian university, because we don't know like what are the requirements, like how is admission process, and we don't know about all those. So like after coming here and after studying a lot, I have decided to bring you all a very informative video and I really hope this would be helpful for y'all. So y'all might see me looking at the screen on the right side. That is because I have just jotted down all the points which are important and I don't want to miss out on any point, and I just want to share everything with y'all so that you can actually apply for the apply for the university by yourself, or if you need further assistance you could also apply through an agency. But applying for a university, it's not that big of a task, so I think you all can even apply it by yourself after watching my video, because I will be going through each and every step thoroughly. Most important document which you need to apply for a Canadian university would be your identity copies. So that would be your passport and your Sri Lankan ID card. So why they are requesting these ID copies from you is just to ensure that you're the one who is applying for this specific program or course. And also I just want to give a tip over here. So make sure your passport does not expire before 6 months, because if it does expire before 6 months, I encourage you all to get a new passport, because as soon as you get the offer letter and as soon as you get approved to a university, the next step would be to apply for your student visa to Canada. So one main requirement of a student visa to Canada would be that your passport doesn't expire before 6 months. So you might as well renew your passport while you're applying for the university itself. So the next point would be your birth certificate and marriage certificate. Make sure that your birth certificate and marriage certificate is translated into English, so that whoever is reading it in Canada, obviously they are foreign people and they're not gonna understand your language. So if it is not English translated, if it is in Sinhala or if it is in Tamil, make sure you translate both the marriage certificate and the birth certificate into English before submitting it into the university. The third would be, the main one would be the educational certificate. That is your O-level certificate, A-level certificate, degree, diploma, and any other certificate courses. So if you are applying for a bachelor's, you would need your O-level, A-level, diploma, or any, if you had done any diploma or certificate courses, you can include that as well. And if you're applying for MBA or masters, along with the other documents, you would be needing your degree certificate as well. So the other point is your work confirmation letter. So this is not mandatory. So if you're not working anywhere, don't be afraid. Only if you're working and if you have experience, just make sure to include your work confirmation letter. Just request from your workplace saying that you had applied to a university in Canada and they are requesting for your work confirmation letter, and they will provide that to you. This is just as a reference for the university. So even if you are not working, don't be scared. There's no issue even if you don't include it. So the other point is, so as I said, even if you're not working or even if you are working, make sure you update a detailed resume of yourself. Because when a person from the university, whoever the admission officer is, when he looks at your detailed resume, it would be easier for him to go through about yourself. Because in a resume you have basically summarized your entire life, like what you had done in academics, what you had done in your work and everything. So make sure you, before submitting it into the university, make sure you update it till the date you are in now. So another main important document which you will have to submit to the university is your IELTS results. IELTS or any English examinations which you've taken. I'm not really sure about the name, so I'll just list it down over here. So yeah, so that is for the university to know which rank you are in, which level you are in English. Basically they just want to test your knowledge in English. And so yeah, so they just want to test your knowledge in English. So what I'm trying to say is, when you move into another foreign country, or when you move to places like UK, Australia, Canada, obviously they are English speakers, their native language is English. So if you're planning to move to those type of Western countries, you should be knowing English. So that is why the university wants you to do an English examination, and that is a requirement for you to pass in that, so that you could be admitted into their university or college. So I will like to share my experience. I did IELTS in British Council in January 2022, and IELTS is valid for 2 years. So you can use those results for 2 years, and once it expires, and if you need it, you have to do it again. So how I did IELTS in Sri Lanka is that I went to the British Council website and I booked it online. I booked the IELTS exam online. So if you're booking for IELTS, you have to book for the IELTS academic exam, not the general. General is for work permit holders. If you're a student, make sure you book for the IELTS academic. So you have two choices. You can either do it on paper, or you can also do it on the computer. Whatever is convenient for you, you can just go ahead with that. So when I did IELTS, it was only around 33,000 or something. And just before I did this video, I just wanted to share the price with y'all as well as of now. And now it's 65,000, guys. Just imagine, it's like double the price. I don't know what's happening to Sri Lanka. So yeah, so anyways, if y'all are planning to book online, go to their website, click on book a test. You can book a test online. Click on IELTS academic and select paper or computer, and you can select the date you are ready for. You can select the center, British Council center as well, and you can go ahead with the payment and make the booking. So for IELTS, make sure you have an overall band score of 6.5. So that is a requirement from the university. In order to be approved for the university, you have to have an overall band of 6.5. And also for speaking, you should also have a score of 6.5. If you have 7, if you have 8, that is more than good. They're just gonna see, and they know that you're really good English speakers, and they're gonna be happy, and that could also be a good sign for you to be approved. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of talking, guys. I'm really sorry. I just want to explain everything in detail. So yes, the next one would be your letter of intent to the university. That is basically a statement of purpose to the university. So in that, you have to explain why you want to join the university, why you want to join to a Canadian university, what's your intent, and why have you chosen that university instead of another university. So I have already completed that process when I applied for my university in Canada. So if you all need help in preparing an SOP to your university, just don't hesitate, drop a comment and I will be more than happy to help you all. And if you all want me to do a video on SOP of the statement of purpose to the before applying to the university as well, just let me know. So yes, and lastly, I would also like to let you all know that if you have really good grades, and also another point is, if you have work experience, there are some universities which accepts this. If you have work experience and if you have had really good grades in your O-level, A-level or your degree, you could also be eligible for scholarship. So whatever you feel like you will be able to get scholarship from, just include everything, because they are gonna see it, guys. They're actually gonna see it, and they would even approve for you all for a scholarship. I took this document one before the last, because this document is the university application form. I don't think compared to other documents this is gonna be that tough, because basically, you know what an application form is. They'll be asking you like to fill in details, and with all the documents which you have in you can check those and you can fill it. So that's not going to be that tough. And lastly, I would also recommend you, if you are planning to join into a university in Canada, make sure y'all ask the agent or ask your university if you are eligible for scholarship, because this could actually reduce so much of stress in your life. It's really difficult to hustle every day over here in Canada. University fees, it's really costly. So if you guys get a scholarship, that would be some sort of a relief, I would say. So just request them, just ask from them whether you're eligible for scholarship. So mostly people get scholarship when they have really good grades in their O-levels, A-levels, diploma, degree. If you have really good grades, they're going to give you a scholarship. And also some universities, I've heard of some universities, they give scholarship based on your work experience as well. So if you've been working for quite a time now, you can also provide your work experience letters and try to get a scholarship. So anyways, see, if you're working, I've already taken you all through the work confirmation letter document section and also the detailed resume. So by looking at that, your admission officer knows how long you've worked for. So then they will decide whether to give you a scholarship or not. Even if you feel like you are not going to be eligible for a scholarship, I would recommend you all to just give it a try. Who knows, sometimes you might be eligible, sometimes there might be financial aids, there might be bursaries. So even if you think you're not eligible, just give it a try, guys. You're not gonna lose anything. So yes, that is the scholarship part. So make sure every application you put into a Canadian university, along with that, just request for scholarship. So that is all the required documents you will need to be admitted or to be approved for a Canadian university. I hope I've covered all the points, and if you are still having doubts, please feel free to drop a comment so that I could get back to you all. Or if you have any questions, just ask me. I am more than happy to help you all. I just love helping people, who is planning to immigrate to Canada, because I know the struggles, I know how many questions people have, and yeah. So that's about it. I really hope that I brought in good information and I've educated you all somewhat about how to apply to a Canadian university. So once again, if you all have any doubt, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will be bringing all the informative videos about immigrating to Canada, and I hope to see you all in the next video soon. Goodbye for now.